I will begin. Ms. Sabatino, I know we had a chance to meet and visit, and you do a great job of setting forth in your written testimony the importance of what we're here for today. You talk about 55 tons of narcotics being seized, that 75% of all narcotics that are seized at ports of entry. And so you make a very compelling case for the importance of this technology. I'll tell you that as a former prosecutor, I've seen firsthand the impact that this type of technology has on us being able to stop the flow of illegal drugs. I know that this makes our border more secure and our agents more effective. We've heard statistics put out by GAO talking about where we are on scan rates. We know that in 2021, the Securing America Ports Act said that by next year, by 2027, that we wanted to have 100% scan rates of all passenger, commercial, and rail. We started off in 2020 with 2% passenger, 16% commercial. By 2024, that rate had increased to 8% passenger, 27% commercial. And Ms. Sabatino, I think you say the goal for FY26 is 40% passenger, 70% commercial. And then we heard just in the opening statement of Ms. Benedict that there are 9 southwest border crossings that have not been included in the planning phase. And so clearly it does not appear to me that we are going to be able to meet that 2027 deadline. We're getting closer and we're getting better and we're moving in the right direction. But we're not getting there quick enough, we're not getting there fast enough, and Americans are dying because fentanyl and methamphetamine and cocaine and other drugs continue to flow into our country because we are not doing an adequate job of screening that. And so I understand, Ms. Sabatino, when we've met, that there are, at certain border crossings, there are infrastructure issues that we're having to deal with. There are interference issues where we've got different types of scanners looking for different things, and sometimes those scanners interfere with one another. But I also know that there's different types of non-intrusive inspection technology. There's the fixed permanent sites, which do have to have infrastructure. There's mobile scanning technology. There's handheld scanning technology. And so I want to make sure that we are including, when we talk about this inspection technology, that we're not just focused on the fixed technology, which is great and which we want to have in every port, but we know that some of the ports weren't designed for this type of equipment. And I do believe that the mobile and handheld will at least provide us some sort of scanning capabilities as we are working toward that 100% scan rate that Congress instructed DHS to get to. And so my question to both of you, and I've got about a minute and a half, is how do we get there and how quickly can we get there? And what do you need from Congress other than money? And we have funded this technology. I think we will continue to fund this technology. This is a bipartisan issue. We can argue about other things in the DHS arena, but I don't think there's anybody that's going to question either of you here today that are going to say that we don't need to continue to make this investment. So what do you need from us to make sure that we can get to the 100% scan rate as quickly as possible? Ms. Sabatino, I'll start with you, and if there's any time left, Ms. Benedict, I'll let you have the remainder of that time.
Thank you for the question, Congressman. I certainly would say that continued accountability and holding us accountable for meeting those goals is critical for us to get there with the deployments. I think continuing to support our work with the vendors to identify additional or enhanced or emerging technology. We're very optimistic about some tests that are going on now, working with the Department of Homeland Security Science and Technology Office to address the radiation portal monitor interference at a place like San Ysidro. That would significantly increase the scan rates, being the largest border crossing for vehicles on the southwest border. I think certainly continuing to engage with us, with our needs with respect to addressing the civil works and funding, and very much appreciate the funding that was available to us in the One Big Beautiful Bill Act.
Ms. Benedict, I know I'm almost over time, but I want to give you a real brief opportunity to answer as well, and then I will turn the questioning over to Mr. Correa.
Absolutely. I think a good first step will be CBP including those 9 border crossings that are not currently in their plans, and how they plan to address the non-intrusive inspection systems of those sites. Ms. Sabatino and I have talked, and it sounds like that's in progress, and we look forward to seeing their progress on that as we follow up on our recommendations, and I look forward to working with you and your committee staff on the updates to our recommendations.
Again, thank y'all both for being here. Thank you for what you do. We want you to be successful. At this time, I recognize the ranking member for his 5 minutes of questioning.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.